This is from I and Thou by Martin Buber, published in 1923, translation from the German, published in 1955 by Walter Kaufmann. This is first from the introduction by Kaufmann. Innumerable are the ways in which I treat you as a means. I ask your help. I ask for information. I may buy from you or buy what you have made, and you sometimes dispel my loneliness. Nor do I count ways in which you treat me as a means. You ask my help. You ask me questions. You may buy what I have written, and at times I ease your loneliness. Even when you treat me only, italicized only, as a means, I do not always mind. A genuine encounter can be quite exhausting, even when it is exhilarating, and I do not always want to give myself. Even when you treat me only, again, italicized only, as a means because you want some information, I may feel delighted that I have the answer and can help. But man's attitudes are manifold, and there are many ways of treating others also as ends. There are many modes of I and you. You may be polite when asking. You may show respect, affection, admiration, or one of the countless attitudes that men call love. Or you may not ask, but seek without the benefit of words. Or you may speak but not ask, possibly responding to my wordless question. We may do something together. You may write to me. You may think of writing to me. And there are other ways. There are many modes of I-you. The total encounter in which you is spoken with one's whole being is but one mode of I-you. And it is misleading if we assimilate all the other modes of I-you to I-it. That first bit was from Kaufmann's introduction. This next bit is from Martin Buber's text. Three are the spheres in which the world of relation arises. First, life with nature. Here, the relation vibrates in the dark and remains below language. The creatures stir across from us, but they are unable to come to us, and the you we say to them sticks to the threshold of language. The second, life with men. Here, the relation is manifest and enters language. We can give and receive the you. The third, life with spiritual beings. Here, the relation is wrapped in a cloud, but reveals itself. It lacks but creates language. We hear no you, and yet feel addressed. We answer, creating, thinking, acting. With our being, we speak the basic word, unable to say you with our mouths. But how can we incorporate into the world of the basic word what lies outside language? In every sphere, through everything that becomes present to us, we gaze toward the train of the eternal you. In each, we perceive a breath of it. In every you, we address the eternal you. In every sphere according to its manner. I contemplate a tree. I can accept it as a picture, a rigid pillar in a flood of light, or splashes of green traversed by the gentleness of the blue-silver ground. I can feel it as a movement, the flowing veins around the sturdy, striving core, the sucking of the roots, the breathing of the leaves, the infinite commerce with earth and air, and the growing itself in its darkness. I can assign to it a species and observe it as an instance with an eye to its construction and its way of life. I can overcome its uniqueness and form so rigorously that I recognize it only as an expression of the law, those laws according to which a constant opposition of forces is continually adjusted, or those laws according to which the elements mix and separate. I can dissolve it into a number, into a pure relation between numbers, and eternalize it. Throughout all of this, the tree remains my object and has its place and its time span, its kind and condition. But it can also happen, if will and grace are joined, that as I contemplate the tree, I am drawn into a relation, and the tree ceases to be an it. The power of exclusiveness has seized me. This does not require me to forego any of the modes of contemplation. There is nothing that I must not see in order to see. There is no knowledge that I must forget. Rather is everything, picture and moment, species and instance, law and number, included and inseparably fused. Whatever belongs to the tree is included. Its form and its mechanics, its colors and its chemistry, its conversation with the elements and its conversation with the stars, all this in its entirety. The tree is no impression, no play of my imagination, no aspect of a mood. It confronts me bodily and has to deal with me as I must deal with it, only differently. One should not try to dilute the meaning of the relation. Relation is reciprocity. Does the tree then have consciousness similar to our own? I have no experience of that. But thinking that you have brought this off in your own case, must you again divide the indivisible? What I encounter is neither the soul of a tree nor a dryad, but the tree itself.